It's longer than a season finale. It's shorter than Braveheart. It's about the length of Jurassic Park. It's the 90-minute from Dogfish Head.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Beers Gone Malo.
Where the beer flows like vino.
Multilingual tonight.
We're doing it. Bridging the gap.
We've stepped into the second part of Dogfish Head IPAs and we're doing the 90-minute tonight.
Does that could be 90, right?
I think you just spelled blood, dude. Not cool. The 90-minute is an Imperial IPA coming in at 9% ABV, IBU of 90. They just like the 9s in this one.
Yeah, a lot of 9s across the board. IBU, for those of you who do not know, it's the bitter...
International Bittering Unit. The higher the number, the more intense the bitterness is in that beer. This little 4-pack actually cost me $11, $11.99 for a 4-pack.
Quite a jump, dude, just for 30 minutes.
It really was. It was kind of intense. We're using the snifters tonight because we were told to by Sam, the owner and head brewer at the Dogfish Head. I think he's the head brewer. I know he's the owner for sure. Star of Beer Wars. Ooh, I'm taking mine then.
I'm sorry. This was for you. I got a fruity smell right off the bat.
I had this one last night and I have to say, right?
You know what I'm talking about?
Hell's bells, dude. Taking it all the way home.
Are you not getting, you smell that?
90-minute IPA. Dogfish Head.
It almost smells like chocolate and cherries or something. Or
Alright. Let's get into this, dude. Color, 1 Bud Light, 10 Rasputin. This guy's coming in at a 3 for me. 3. It's got a nice, really nice, actually, amber kind of like pumpkin beer color to it.
I'm gonna give it a 4 just because of the cloudiness. It's a little bit darker. It's not super dark. You can still see through the glass, but it's pretty cloudy.
This beer was, I was liking this beer last night.
Dude, are you smelling any fruit right off the bat? Am I just bananas there on my own? Like, you remember...
It's much more maltier than the other one, though. You can, like, when you drink it, you'll taste that in there, too.
I will. But, like, remember when you go to a wedding and they have, like, the chocolate cake with, like, the cherry, like, filling in the middle of it?
Yes.
And you kind of smell it? That's kind of what this is reminding me of on the nose.
Okay, that's good.
Are you getting it? Maybe it's just...
Oh, dude, I just picked that up. I totally understand what you're saying. You're talking about, like, the chocolate shape, like, the little, like... shavings of coconut or whatever it is around the outside of it.
It's like they have like that really rich kind of almost like Costco style cake where it's like really moist, really dark, and then like the cherry, and yeah, on the outside it would have like the coconut.
Did you take a sip of that?
I did.
This is a very nice beer. We had the 60 before, and the 60 was referred to as a session beer for extreme hopheads. Meaning you could drink a lot of it. It's low alcohol content. It's not going to put you on the floor after about 3 of them. This guy's not in the same category. 9%, this beer is getting in the upper end of the alcohol content for beer. But when you drink it, though, it's so freaking smooth. Like, it goes across your mouth really nicely.
It does not taste like a 9% beer.
The term of the night tonight is mouthfeel. And what mouthfeel is the way that a beer feels actually inside your mouth. It can be stuff like thin and watery. You know, they called it thick and velvety, or thick and silky. Like, it's the way that it feels when it's in your mouth. And this was the first beer I've ever had after reading that term that understood what a velvety beer kind of feels like. As you drink this, it just feels, it's not sharp, it's not, like, aggressive, it's not watery, it's very, like, it's not thick either. It's just got a really nice, soft, smooth feel to it.
It's not thick, but it has volume in there. You know, it's like you can kind of like mull it over, but it's not like a thick, like a Guinness thick where it's like a milkshake and really viscous. It's just kind of like, okay, it's not like you're drinking water. It's definitely thicker than that.
You can't really, to me, you have a very slight hop flavor to this. Like, I can smell a little bit of hops, but it's not like it's, you know, overwhelming. Like it wasn't overwhelming on the 60, but the 60 is definitely more up front, like hop in your face kind of, you know. You're
getting a little bit of hop flavor like on the finish, but it really kind of gets sweeter than anything else, than more bitter. You get that first initial kind of like bitter, like okay, it's an IPA, but it finishes sweet, and I'm not necessarily tasting the cherry chocolate cake that I'm smelling.
It just smelled like that. That's what triggered your head, though.
Yeah, but I'm definitely getting a sweeter taste afterwards.
I am too.
It is. I mean, there's a sweeter beer in there. There's something going on in there that, like, it's good.
It is very good.
This is a damn fine beer.
90 Minute is actually kind of cool. They had a video on their website talking about what the 90 Minute hops actually entails, and they actually continually hop this for 90 minutes. And then during that process, they have like a dry hopping machine that does pellets in it as it ferments or conditions, and it took a month to create this beer is what he said. Which is, I don't know how long it usually takes to make a beer, but that seems like a long time to me. So, I've got to give it due respect. I'm going to go ahead and say Dogfish Head, you're 2 for 2.
Dude, they're doing well.
60, awesome beer. 90, even better.
We gotta double down on that 60 and try that 120.
Yeah, I completely agree. What's your rating on this? I mean, what are you thinking?
It's gonna be high.
1 bottom level, 10 like the best thing you've ever had.
It's different than the 60 minute completely. Being an Imperial IPA, you kind of expect that, though. You don't expect that it's going to be as hoppy, and you expect that it's going to be a little bit more malty, a little bit less like aggressive. But it's amazing. I'm going to give this all 8.
I'm going to one up you on that one and actually give it a 9.
Whoa!
I like this beer.
Damn.
I like this beer a lot. I can't get over that actual sensation of when you drink it. That you just, after understanding, I read up, and you guys have to understand, we're still learning what these terms and, you know, things mean in the beer world. Learning what IBU is, learning what a gravity is, what wet hopping, what dry hopping is, you know. I came across the term mouthfeel, and I never really thought about it before, and it made me think about what this actually feels like, and it's crazy, you know. You start thinking in a different direction.
It makes it a little bit more fun, too, because it adds another element that you can try and describe. Mm-hmm. And for us, at the beginning of, like, our journey for beer, it's like, well, we don't really know how to appropriately call things or label them or what the terminologies are.
This thing's good.
Yeah, it's
Pine trees.
It's fun to kind of get that, like, kind of feels like if I, you know, like when you suck on a Jolly Rancher too long and then you have that kind of,
I love that rating system, though. That's a great system.
What?
Just calling it as you see it.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. That's what we do. And it's really fun. So when you come across something like mouthfeel and you're like, oh, okay, I'll look out for that. I'll tell you, dude. I'm burping a little bit.
Excuse you.
Excuse me. But they're tasting
this beer,
good.
This beer is very balanced to me. And when I mean balanced, I'm talking about as I drink it. It's not like upfront flavor, then back end kind of. It's very like as you drink it, it's very consistent all across the taste.
It's like this.
It's a very gradual bell curve.
It's not a spike.
It's not at all.
And
because of that, I give it a 9. Scott, you're giving it an 8.
Yeah, and because I think that averages out to an 8.5, and I think an 8.5.
We give nothing
solid.
Anything over a 7, so that is a huge score for both of us.
Yeah. Kudos.
Dogfish Head. Double fist to you guys. You guys rock, man. You guys, this is The Beer's Gone Bad. This is Scott and I, and this is what?
Where the beer flows like wine.
Dude, I cut you off. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just really ready to plug that.
So excited about beer.
Guys, remember, keep it craft.
Keep it in your pants.
Oh my god, I was going to say it if you didn't say it. I was actually going to say keep it in your pants.
Alright.
Dude, we are on the same wavelength today.
Seriously,
Good
though.
job.
Challenge yourself this week. Go out, find something different that you've never had before and say yes. Pick that bottle up and take it home. You may not like it, but you know what? At least you said yes.
And if you made it to the end of this review, I want you guys to recommend a beer that we haven't drank on the show, something we haven't heard of. Tell us why we should drink it, why we should review it, and let's do it, dude. We'll give you the shout out, we'll forward the tweet, whatever. Let us know. Get out there, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Flickr.
The whole social network thing. Yeah. Why not?
Get on
our website.
Get on the internet. Check us out.
Alright, guys. From Scott and I to you. And back to us. We'll see you later.
Peace.